At first I was afraid, I was petrified. Kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you'd do me wrong. And I grew strong, and I learned how to get along. And now you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here, but I'd look up on your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I would have made you leave your key. If I'd have known for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. I'll now go, walk out the door, just turn around now. You're not welcome anymore. When you're the one who tried to break me with desire, you think I'd crumble? You think I'd lay down and die? Oh, not I will survive. Yeah, as long as I know how to live, I know I'll be alive. I got all my life to live, I got all my love to give. I will survive, I will survive, yeah. How's it going, folks? This is Gaynor, back with another lesson and an amazing song today. We're looking at Gloria Gaynor and I Will Survive. There is a band out there called Cake who did a sort of an acoustic cover of this, so this is sort of more based on their version and a sort of a lower key than the Gloria Gaynor version. I think it makes it easier to sing for me anyway. So if you haven't heard that, go and check that out. A band called Cake, they did sort of an acoustic version of this. So this is more based on that. It's somewhere in between the two anyway. So there is one bar chord in the Cake version. You don't have to play that. There is another way that you can play it, but it's pretty much the same chord progression all the way through the songs. So we'll get to the tutorial in a moment. Now, if you do want the chords, lyrics and strumming pattern to this, as always, I'm going to post it up on my Patreon page. So I'll put a link to that in the comments. I'll also put a link in the description. And the way that works, just click on the link, sign up for as little as a couple of quid a month, or however much you guys want to pledge. It's all very much appreciated. I can promise you it all generally goes back into the lesson, so it's a way that you guys can help this channel out. And what it does, it gives you all the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns to all the songs I've done over the past just over 4.5 years now. So there's a lot of content up there. There's videos there from the archive, there's videos that aren't on YouTube, there's stuff to coincide with some of the technique lessons that I've done. So what you're waiting for, link in the comments, link in the description. If you don't want to do that and you'd like to show some appreciation in a different way over this side, just underneath the video, think somewhere in the middle is a super thanks link. You can click on that and make a small donation again. Massively appreciated. Thanks for your continued support. Thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so. Now, if you are subscribed and you haven't got round to it, please hit that little notification bell. Again, you'll find that just underneath the video there, and you get notified every time I put a video out, so you can keep up to date with all the videos. And if you want to, please go over and give me a like on social media. So I'm Gaynor Guitar on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now also TikTok, as I always say. I'm trying to get down with the kids. Anyway, that's enough of me rambling. Without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, so to play this song, you're going to need your guitar in standard tuning. And as I said in the intro, this is more based on the version by a band called Cake. Did a cover version of this, a nice acoustic version, and it is in a lower key. So for me, as a bloke, I find it obviously a lot easier to sing. So that's the version I'm going to teach you, okay? But I play more based on the Gloria Gaynor way, obviously in the way that it's structured, okay? But if you want to do the intro, obviously based on the Cake version, the chords are going to be an A minor, a D minor, a G, a C. I like to do a C with a G bass in, so just take a C chord, move the third finger to the third fret on the lower E string, little pinky third fret on the A string. Then we got an F major 7, a bit like the C. I like to do that with a C bass in, so same with the F major 7. We're just going to put the third finger on the third fret on the A string, little pinky third fret on the D string. Then we do a B chord in the intro, okay, that's your bar chord, and then it's an E and an E7. So the E7 that I do is just on the E chord. You're going to take your third finger off, okay? All those chords go for a bar, so we'd have the A minor, D minor, G, C, F major 7, B, and then the E, E7. Okay, now All it changes when you start singing in the verse, instead of doing the B major chord, you're going to do a B7 chord. If you didn't want to do the bar chord, if you are a beginner, you could actually do, you know, the B7 instead. But actually through the verse, it actually uses the B7 chord. So what we'd have is, at first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you do me wrong, and I grew strong. I learned how to get along. Okay, now that continues all the way through the song, that chord progression, okay? Now on the solos, obviously we just replaced that B7, you know, with the B major bar chord. But as I say, it's that chord progression all the way through the song. Now I like to do it, you know, more based on the Gloria Gaynor version with the intro, and the first part of the verse I like to do with single strums. So what we get is, first I was afraid, I was petrified, kept thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights just thinking how you do me wrong, and I grew strong. I learned how to carry on. And then the next part of the verse we start strumming. So now you're back from outer space, I just walked in to find you, had a look up on your face. I should have changed that stupid lock, I would have made you leave the key, but I don't know for just 1 second you'd be back to bother me. Now go, walk out the door, just turn around now, cause you're not welcome anymore. Weren't you the one who tried to break me with your side? You think I'd crumble? Do you think I'd lay down and die? Okay, and as I say, that chord progression is pretty much going to carry on all the way through the song. Okay, so the strumming pattern I use around the chords will be a down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. Okay, that's a down, down, up, down, up, down, 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 up. So if you hear that around the chords, pretty much all you're going to need. Okay, so thanks very much for watching. Hope you all dug that, and as I always say at this point in my lessons, come on, if you don't like that song, you don't like music. I know it's not really a bloke song, or maybe it is, maybe it isn't. It's sort of a universal song, but it's an amazing song. Obviously the original is like a disco song. This is a way that you can play it acoustic, so I hope you all dug that. And if you've got any other requests for any sort of obscure songs like this, or anything 50s to modern day, it's going to work well on an acoustic or an electric guitar within reason. So the easiest way to put a request in is obviously comment below the video in the comments, or if you want to find me a personal message over on those social media platforms that I suggested at the start of the video, you're very welcome to. I just always point out that I do get quite a lot of requests, and I do have to sort of handpick them a little bit, but don't let that put you guys off. Please do keep your requests coming, because that's what keeps this channel going, and it's very much appreciated. Another thing that's very much appreciated, I'll quickly mention it again, thanks everyone who's subscribed and continues to do so, really means a lot. Thank you very much. Now if you haven't got round to it, please hit that little notification bell so you get notified every time I put a video out. The Patreon page, sorry to keep banging on about it, you want the chords, lyrics and strumming patterns to all the songs I've done over the past 4.5 years, just over now, as well as bonus content. There's a link to that in the comments, also a link in the description. Over this side I've got the super thanks link if you'd like to click on that and make a small donation. Again, massively appreciated. And another way that you guys could help this channel out, this doesn't cost you a penny however, but it's very effective, and it's word of mouth. So word of mouth is a very powerful thing. So if you dig what I do, please like and share my lessons, tell your friends, tell your work colleagues, anyone you know plays a guitar, please point them in my direction. I really appreciate that. So that just leaves me to say, whatever time of day it is you're watching, maybe morning, day, night, thank you very much, and I'll catch you all for a lesson very soon. Take care.